from the Toad. It's Guys, Games, and Beer. Yep, it's that podcast again. And today, well, we have important topics for you. That's why it's so quiet. The important topic is the recent end of the run of the most popular girls on the internet. And I think it's safe to say that everybody here is very depressed about that, aren't you guys?
Why, yes, we are. I was suicidal actually for about a week.
Yeah, he was about to kill himself. I have a huge gaping hole. Thanks, girls, for telling me what I can do with my huge gaping hole, by the way. But we're going to talk about some shows that you may be able to fill the time with that you used to spend listening to Tem Gotti. This is a good topic, guys. Good topic. So remember to speak up because we are at the pub today.
Gotta raise that voice, you
Gotta raise that voice.
You're moderate outdoor voice, so you're moderate outdoor voice.
Yes.
Okay, so I guess we're gonna start with Rob because you actually listened to their last show already.
I did already listen to their last show, and I was just
wait.
I just have a real quick clip. I have three tones. I've got indoor voice, I have outdoor voice, and then I have rape whistle voice.
Most of the time he's on rape whistle.
Hi! Hey guys! What's going on?
Well, that is rape whistle
That is
voice.
a rape
Okay,
whistle
that is
voice.
I'm gonna give you that one.
Okay, so anyway, yeah, I'll give you a couple shows. Number one, I first heard Tem Gotti through a show out of England called Midlife Gamer Podcast, which is all about gamers in middle age and their exploits. And it stars a couple of guys, Matt and Jesus Christ, I just totally forgot his name and I harassed him for like months. I believe he had to sound his rape whistle. But anyway, really good show, enjoyable. Another one I'm going to just throw out a YouTube station there. I'd love to talk about Hardman Canada. Hardman Canada is crazier than batshit. We post his stuff on our Facebook feed every once in a while. And he is a very smart guy. He is also a very unusual filmographer. I don't know if any of you guys have seen his stuff. Have you seen it?
No.
The ones that I posted, but he has a very unusual show with some acting in it and some really strange talk. Like he'll do like a top 17 instead of a top 10. Just really, really strange stuff. But he's very knowledgeable. He has about every system in the galaxy. Well worth watching. So while you're on YouTube, look up Hardman Canada. It's all one word. He does a show in French and English.
Well, he has to by law, I would assume.
I believe by law,
Canadian law,
because he's from
Canadian
Canada.
law,
Yeah.
by Quebecian law. He's a Quebecian.
The Quebecians, yeah.
regenerate
They
that
kill
arm,
people,
cut it
right?
off.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I got that totally wrong. I thought he injected people with things to kill them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Kevorkian.
Right. Kevorkian law. Our bad.
Namekians, Quebecians.
Still the same.
So Travis, how are you gonna fill your big hole?
When it comes to group podcasts, I mean, I like to vainly listen to ourselves afterwards. I don't know.
How do you listen to it?
Shout out to us. But when it comes to other, smaller group podcasts, I can't go on without. And I've really gone back and hit the trail hard because I always get great suggestions from him. Bauer's Game Corner.
Oh yeah.
And I do have to say, he's a friend of mine, but he has a good sense of humor and he has the best game suggestions. So now that I've gotten like a few good hits from him, he turned me on to Werewolf. He recently turned me on this game called Cash and Guns that I really love. While we were at Gen Con, we both played it. Super fun. It's super fun. He's got a great taste in games, and he's a really funny guy.
He's also a better Guys, Games, and Beer member than most of us.
Yeah,
he really
he's
is
really
actually,
good at promoting us better than we are promoting us. So I do have to say, Bauer's Game Corner, always entertaining watching and listening to while I'm at work and stuff like that. I super enjoy his recommendations. Other than that, I've been really on the board game kick lately. And just it happens every year at Gen Con, but I mean it's more so than usual. I've been a big fan of the Dice Tower. They do really good game reviews and things like that. And they've got a good sense of humor and stuff too, and they give good rundowns of games. I don't really watch podcasts as much for entertainment value, like jokes and stuff. I don't think. I really more watch to get information. So those are a couple of good ones.
So why do you watch ours again?
Because I'm vain as shit.
He has an ego and he needs to stroke it.
Yes. Stroke. This is my ego. This is me stroking it.
Stroke ego.
See, I usually stroke my ego like this.
Yeah.
Or like this. I don't know, depends.
Exactly, right there is why we don't censor anymore. Because it's stuff like this.
Stroke my ego.
Good stuff. Copy. Also, really fun, really easy, stupid simple game. It's called Copy Paste. You play with a group of willing friends who aren't, afraid about embarrassing themselves a little bit. If anybody says something you think is hilarious, you say copy, and then in a later date you can say paste, and they have to repeat it, whether or not it's out of context. So he's like, I'm just going to stroke my ego over here. I said copy, I could say paste later, and he would have to say that line again. They can do the same for you. It leads to some very hilarious situations. I recommend you try it.
It's gotten a couple people beat up.
Yeah. We actually were playing Cash and Guns, and Miles copied everybody talking about their guns, and then pasted it back at the bar. I was like, oh, I thought somebody left their gun over here. And then I was like, and then Kevin pasted it, was like, I can't find my gun, and we were talking about it at the bar. It was a little ridiculous. So, what's your fun game?
Cops didn't get called. So
It's all good.
Yeah.
How about it, Tom?
Again, yeah, I think my number one choice will be fourth show. Only from the standpoint, he's a one-man show. Besides the producer.
Hey, Eric. Okay, Eric puts a lot of.
All right. Let me rephrase it. Yes,
He's
one
edited,
man
he's
on
edited
camera.
more in a week than we have probably done our whole.
That's because we don't edit.
Literally 4 days of Gen Con. It seems like at least half the time that
Eric was on his laptop editing. Yep.
Yeah, well, again, that's because, we don't edit, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I just throw the episode out. Case in point, by the way, we're recording this episode because I didn't want to edit.
And our buddies from Video Game Rescue down in Florida would be another good one to fill it in with.
Back episodes, we don't want to do.
Right, but back episodes. And there's a ton to watch, and
Very informative too.
it is informative. And the thing is, they're doing retro gaming anyways. It's all about their finds, what games play like, what they collect. So the information is still perfect. Yeah, they're back.
Yeah, and
oh yeah, they're back
250 episodes.
Right.
You got a little time.
If you missed the train,
You really should go back and listen to all of them.
Yeah, and they're also going to regurgitate some of their old episodes and bring them back because they usually only kept, I think, about 150 online at any time. They're going to be bringing back some of the older episodes.
But those are the two shows I would suggest listening to. Besides us, you really do want to listen to us. Well, no, you really don't want to listen to us.
Touch that dial now.
I feel like that's kind of recursive.
No, they may not be listening to this. Somebody may just say, hey, you really should listen to this show and this show because I heard it on it. So they may not listen to this. So now maybe they should listen to this.
I'm confused.
It's a little meta even for us.
All right.
How about it, Mike? So,
Well, I really definitely listen to the guy, to be honest. And I watch ours rarely.
you were so excited when they were going to be on it, dude. I gotta show up.
Yeah, I did.
You were
because
just starting with us.
Because they were the first episode I was actually in with. Like, that's when I first started with you guys.
That was Nude's first episode.
So
You've
yeah,
gone downhill since then.
Yeah, a lot, but
Yes, but our cuts are much better. That's really going up.
I kind of miss like when you cut to like the old Nintendo, the Game Boy commercials and stuff like that. Because I'd be watching and be like, ha, it's awesome.
I still do that every once in a while.
Yeah.
Still throw them in.
Yeah, just to do it.
Yeah. Because we don't really, we don't monetize most of the episodes, so
Yeah.
at least we create it, just put in commercials.
But
I agree.
They're hard, they're hard to get ones without a license.
Oh, really?
Thing.
Okay.
I found some old ones.
Okay, good.
to fill my void, I usually watch a lot of like gaming people on YouTube. Like I watch a lot of Markiplier, Game Grumps,
Markiplier cracks me up.
Maximilian Dude, or Miles 923, the fighting game. But he also has his friends over. He also streams too. He has his friends over, and they play like the newer games. Sometimes the older ones. It's mostly fighting, but
We're mostly fighting too.
well, mostly fighting games.
Oh, mostly fighting games.
Yeah, but that's pretty much what I fill my void with. Besides us,
Yeah, because we're awesome.
ego stroking a little bit there too.
A little bit. All right, Larry.
I kind of tag Travis, I think we've kind of talked about putting out some things separate from just the podcast that will be sort of filling the void. Of course, our interviews come up and
So we got some interviews coming up from, what do you call it?
And maybe some Let's Plays that will be separate from the regular podcast. So we might have some stuff to help fill that.
That's true. There will be things that are not Guys, Games, and Beer. There will be
Mike and I could dress up like girls and you know.
And
talk
now
about
I will be streaming, so I can dress up like a girl.
In the works, we have it now. It'll be talk about it. The episode, what's going to happen now, we have it. All the Vectrex, original Vectrex overlays, we have them all.
Yep.
We're going to do a video of every original Vectrex game
with its original
overlay.
Yep. So you Backtracks guys that were saying, hey, you guys haven't done anything Backtracks in a while.
Right.
You.
And this will be a first, though. This will be the first time anybody's had a full collection of all the Vectrex displays demoed in one single demo.
As far as I can tell.
Yeah, I have not seen anybody else do it. So when you do this, this will be the first time somebody's actually done that. Taken all the original games and all the original artwork and actually made a let's play up. Let's say.
Hey, yeah,
Retro power.
Just a demo of each game, a few minutes with the original artwork, which is kind of interesting. They look pretty different.
Yeah.
Some of them.
Yeah.
So.
With or without, yeah, there is an effect.
Yeah.
Some of them do really need the overlay.
I agree. And I also agree with gamers. I find their Steam stuff. Their Steam thumb.
You bought too many games!
And the worst part is, now we gotta play them all.
That's how I feel about bundles.
They're just playing crazy stuff. And they play like Jeopardy and, all these different games and leisure suits.
But they got it cheap!
Right.
Yeah.
But the Jeopardy episode features Larry.
Really?
Yeah.
I did not see that.
And Larry kicks their ass. So
Nice.
Way to go.
All right, Kevin, how about you?
I haven't really know that much.
All right, never mind. Kevin doesn't care.
Kevin has nothing.
Stop.
I really don't. I don't know. I've never really. I don't really
You don't
watch
listen
a
to
lot of-
podcasts
No,
or-
honestly, I don't.
You sure talking a lot for someone who doesn't have a lot
Well then, Matt, what say you?
Well, I say that to replace the hole in my heart that Tim Cowdy is no longer filling, I say
Or in your face.
or that one.
They do like to fill your face hole.
That's true.
They really do.
With words.
Oh, you
And only words. Sorry, bad memories.
Sorry about that.
I would actually suggest taking a look at the Tropes versus Women in Video Games series on YouTube by Anita Sarkeesian. It's got some really interesting insight into how sexism has appeared in video games from an actual woman's perspective. So it's a very interesting series, and she's been getting a lot of hate and abuse for it on the internet from douchebags. So try not to be one of those
What a
douchebags.
surprise.
How dare you talk about my dead or alive fictions like that?
How dare you point out things that are sexist and the thing that I love? They're not sexist, and also you're a bitch. Is usually the kind of things that she'll get. She posts a lot of the responses she's getting on Twitter. It's gold, and by gold I mean it's really shitty. But you should definitely watch her series. It's very interesting. I plan on going through all of it myself.
That sounds brilliant.
Just like for all of us, just for the boys, we could just like do more stuff like G2B hijinks like we've been doing.
Wait, like we haven't been doing enough stuff? Wait, what do you mean? More stuff.
How much work are you gonna make Rob do?
Okay,
Not really much. The way I have.
Not much.
No, exactly. You're right, you don't listen.
No, and now you're gonna see the disintegration of
I
this
know, I
podcast.
can feel the
Every
shit.
time I
It's
get
all
something
falling
to do,
apart.
they don't do shit. So don't give me that.
You know what? Some of these
You at least show up on stream. That's wonderful. But everybody else doesn't do shit. Except for Tom, he sucks on my knee.
Yes.
all right.
Hey,
Like everybody over there just turned
Stopped
around.
and
Yeah.
The rest of the bar just
like
the rest of the bar just stopped and took a look.
Is that being demoed now?
Yeah. Yes, right this second.
You can't tell, but it is happening.
Yeah, it is. He's just really fast.
YouTube and podcast guy, and I started, with you guys on this one, and then I kind of started learning a little more about it. My little nephew, he doesn't even watch regular TV. He watches podcasts and YouTube videos.
Yeah, I don't remember Joel ever watching TV.
almost exclusively. There's so much content out there.
And that is very much the case. Gideon's the same way. Gideon only watches YouTube. I mean, nothing else. No TV. Gideon sits down and watches YouTube all the time.
I actually saw something recently, and I don't remember what it was. It was something like CNN or something stupid like that. But children and people of this latest generation don't recognize anyone on television. All the people they know are YouTube stars.
Wow.
And like YouTube stars are becoming more popular than like television and movie stars because that's who the next generation is watching.
Rightfully so.
Yeah. And see, the beauty of Tech Guy is you'll recognize them even with their clothes on.
Yes. There's some good stuff. That last episode is really epic.
I've not listened to that.
They did a lot of production in their stuff. I didn't listen to a ton of them, but the ones I listened to, man, they put in sound effects.
Yeah.
Yeah, they care. We used to. I mean, we used to censor, but they just don't care.
Well, after the one episode, that was one long beat.
Yeah, it was like an hour and a half. It just beat, straight up beat.
I remember contributing to that.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
I don't know what episode that was. I really hope I was part of it.
Okay, well, Rob, I actually think we've covered this topic. Shall we take it out?
In just a second, I'm going to throw out one more podcast that I forgot to mention earlier because I wasn't expecting to go first, and I just kind of blurted out whatever was in my head.
Yep,
right,
That's the
exactly.
story of this podcast.
Yes,
pretty
yes. It is pretty much.
I just thought of something, so I thought I'd just say it on
It's a mental vomit.
Yeah, pretty much. That is exactly what this show is.
This is coincidentally what I call drinking.
Yeah, right.
And what are we drinking this time?
Just a little cider.
It's okay. It smells.
Is it the one that
It's no dry.
Disappointing.
It's no original Strongbow.
Strongbow.
Both strong.
Yeah, thanks
Yeah.
for canceling that out.
Yeah.
The no segue.
Exactly. Sorry.
Copyright. Guys, games.
Original Strongbow has gone way up the sea.
Yeah, no more Strongbow.
Yes, it has.
Strongbow and Temp Gotti both leaving.
Yeah.
Related?
I don't think
Strongbow
so.
still exists.
I think
Four
so.
Horsemen not far behind.
That's right.
Much shittier.
Popped out of existence.
Don't like mine? Exactly.
Tell us the one you forgot.
Oh, the one I forgot was Pocket Gamer, which actually specializes in mobile gaming. But they were one of the first podcasts I started listening to. That and iGame Radio, which of course has gone under the player. I actually used to host on that one. That probably was me that drove that one. But yeah, damn. I'm your favorite winner. I mean, listener. Run.
Everything was looking so good until Rob started listening.
Ruined all of Mac gaming. You know?
Yeah.
Hey, wait a minute. He doesn't just game on Macs. Wait a minute.
That guy's a phony. Hey, everybody.
Wait a minute, he plays
That
Titanfall on
guy.
PC. Son of a
Mac
bitch.
people are like that.
Yeah, I know.
Not really. PC gamers are more like that than Mac gamers
No,
are.
that's
They're really not very flexible. Mac gamers are more likely to say, yeah, I play some games on the PC, and Mac will go, no!
Of course, Mac Gamer. Because
They don't have a lot of choice.
They have a lot more.
And from 1999, we've got the two guys here. Okay, so that's
true. I haven't had a
Pocket
Mac
Gamer.
partying like it's 1999.
Pocket Gamer is a really funny podcast, even if you don't do a lot of gaming on your mobile device. But they do cover almost every mobile device. They do a lot of the
Even my
Apple
Engage?
stuff, but they do everything else. Yeah, they're right on your Engage.
Do they do
Actually, they
Pocket
do
PC?
joke about the Engage every once in a while. They do
Alright.
talk about it. They mentioned it like 2 weeks ago.
I had an
Are we
Engage,
getting our Pocket PCs ready for Y2K?
Yeah, we're ready.
Engage for several years.
and I loved it. There was
You really
nothing-
did.
The Symbian OS was ahead of its time.
It really was, actually.
Yo,
And
Jim,
that's why it.
Go Engage.
Alright.
that with the Engage, on a trip to Florida, you were able to power the entire vehicle
Correct.
wireless.
I set up a hub
trip.
on an Engage long before anybody else was doing it.
2002.
Alright, now that we have segued right out of control,
Yeah.
I want to say thank you for watching Guys, Games, and Beer, and go Engage! Come visit us at www.guysgamesandbeer.net. Win free games on our Facebook page, www.facebook.com/guysgamesandbeer.